and welcome back to the reading vlogs. I am really late with starting this vlog. It is Tuesday afternoon already. I didn't start the vlog yesterday. I had a bad day yesterday, so I didn't want to, let that out on you. So I started the vlog today. But quick update what I read over the weekend. I read and finished Still Life, the most boring thriller I've ever read. It is about a woman who gets run over by a car and she ends up in a coma, but she can hear everything that is said in her room, and so the complete thriller plays out in her room, and it's just her room and people talking, nothing else, which I found to be really boring. And the other characters were really cliches, like really two-dimensional, the rich husband that is so handsome and the jealous friend and all of that, and like the nurses who are just gossiping and all of that. So I found it very boring. I gave it 2 stars. I'm pretty sure there are people out there who will love this book. For me, it just didn't do it at all. So yeah, that was kind of a disappointment, to be honest. And then I also did a reread of the first Motherboard Diaries book, All Systems Red. And yeah, I'm still loving it. It is still a great book, and I needed something, really comfy, cozy yesterday, and so I listened to the Motherboard Diaries run. And then the book I'm currently reading, which I started this morning, is Casey Rice, Bones of the Lost, which is the next in the Casey Rice series. I have 2 left after that, which I'm hoping to get quickly out of the way this week because I'm kind of over the series right now. I read like 125 pages this morning, and so my hope is to get like 70 pages done whilst I do my workout, and then I can finish this tomorrow. That is the hope right now. So yeah, I will now get ready for my workout. It is a pretty warm day, so it's gonna be a horrendous workout, but it needs to get done. I couldn't get one in yesterday. Okay, interrupted by my partner who's out with the dog. Yeah, I kind of don't know where I stopped. I don't know, I'm kind of over the whole series at this point. This one actually starts a little bit better again, which I'm hopeful for, so we'll see how it continues. We have pretty much a case of like some dogs that got smuggled into the country, and then we have a girl that was run over by a car, and she was killed pretty much, like it was murder. It wasn't like an accident, but Temperance feels Skidell, the detective that is working the case, isn't doing enough because he feels like the girl is illegal because she doesn't have an ID, because the guy is like that. And so Temperance is kind of, doing her own thing, as always. But yeah, I'm 125 pages in. So far, we don't have horrible personal life in there. So maybe we will get through it without, like, some macho guys fighting over each other. It would be great. So, yeah, I will continue with that now. I will do my workout now. And then I might check in with you after that. We'll see. I think so, and then we'll finish this tomorrow, hopefully, because tonight I have a Skype day with my friend, so I definitely won't be finishing this tonight. Okay, let's quickly talk about the book I just finished before I forget what I wanted to say. But yeah, I just finished it during my workout, which is fantastic timing, but yeah, I finished Bones of the Lost, and I gave it 4 stars. I'm really happy to report that this one is way better with the balance between the case and the private life, though the last 2 pages kind of make me worry for the next book. So we'll see. It's probably the one I will pick up next, just to get through the last 2 I have now left. I'm just looking at them in the bookcase, and yeah, I'm kind of afraid what the private life in the next book will hold. But this one, I found the case to be really interesting. Sadly, it had a little bit less forensics and more like investigation, going to Afghanistan, clearing a case up there, but like with really minimal forensics and more like snooping around and finding stuff. I feel like there was a shift in the books generally, but like in this one I kind of really realized that. So yeah, I hope maybe in the next two we'll go back to more forensics. I mean, it did vary from case to case in every book, like really, but I feel like, yeah, this one, more case, less forensics, less private life, but the last 2 pages make me worry. But yeah, I enjoyed reading it. It was a really, really nice, flowy read. It really flowed really well. It was a little bit more like back to like the first 10 books or so. So yeah, I'm hopeful. But yeah, that was book number 16. So I now have book 17 and book 18 to read, and then I have everything finished that I own from this series. And I probably won't pick up anything else from her, because to be honest, I read a lot of them now. I do love them. I think they're really, really entertaining, and they read really nicely, especially like the first 10. But I feel like, you know, I want to read other authors as well, and there are so many out there from Kathy Rice. So yeah, I'm kind of, you know, probably won't buy anything else from her for the foreseeable future. But yeah, so that is that. I will now go back to play Stardew Valley. I'm doing the perfection achievement. If you play Stardew Valley, like the perfection thingy, it sucks. It takes so long, and I'm working on it for like a week now. But yeah, I will go and do that. Eat a snack. It is really, really warm out today, so yeah, kind of chill the rest of the day. It's an official holiday today here, because it is the 1st of May now, and yeah, so everything is closed, everybody's outside playing, and I will be inside gaming. So I started the second to last of the Kathy Rice books in the Temperance Brand series that I own this morning, and I read like, I don't know, 110 pages this morning. And this is actually one of the ones I have read already in German, which, you know, because the titles just don't line up, the German ones with the English ones. I have no idea why, but the German ones have like totally different titles. For some reason, I don't get it. It's a thing of the industry I cannot get behind and I cannot understand, because I have no way of realizing which is which. I would have to look that up, and I think that it's kind of dumb, you know. But yeah, it's called Bones Never Lie, and the premise, this one, I know that I kind of dislike it, but I do get the drama, but I still kind of dislike it. The case is interesting. It's pretty much a woman that has already killed children, and Temperance couldn't catch her. She escaped, but they knew what she had done. Like, they knew that she was the perpetrator, but they couldn't catch her, and she tortured and killed children. And now in this book, they find a girl that has vanished and was taken, like, pretty much on the way from school to home, and she gets taken, and the case rings some bells because of the MO of the child, how she looked and stuff like that, and they find 2 other girls that were taken in a similar manner and turned up dead, and they find the DNA of this woman who got away on them. And so yeah, there's now a new effort to find her again, because she obviously started killing again. And the thing is, Ryan is just a big part, like, of this book and his behavior, because the books before that, he had a really hard thing happen in his life and he just vanished. And so in this book, he's coming back, and I do think it kind of makes sense, but I hate his behavior. I don't know, I liked Ryan in the beginning, I really did, but I feel like she kind of butchered his character the longer the books go on. And so yeah, it's a little bit annoying in that direction, but the case is actually really interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna continue with that one. We'll see how far I will come whilst doing my workout, and then we'll reconvene. And yeah, we'll see how far I come. Right now, they have just pretty much determined that she is the one who killed the girls, and they found the last girl that vanished dead recently. Like, it's just like a week ago or something like that, and they just found her, and now the efforts kind of like have doubled to find that woman. So we'll see where this goes. But the you know, the beginning is fine. I don't know. Ryan is just, I don't know why she butchered his character so much. Because in the beginning he was such a cool character, and I feel like the longer the books go on, the more whiny and unstable the character gets, even though he wasn't in the beginning. It's kind of weird because I feel like the character of current Ryan doesn't really fit that well with the character of Ryan in the beginning. And yeah, people change, but I feel like it's too much of a change. But you know, she wanted it like that. I just don't love it. But yeah, onto the reading. Okay, so I'm halfway through now. I did read quite a bit during the workout. But yeah, I'm at page 210 now, which is nearly halfway through. And the case is actually really, really interesting. We have one victim that actually survived 5 years with the woman. And yeah, she vanished after an altercation with her stepdad, and so they are currently kind of trying to find her to get more information. And then we also have different parents from girls where they're like, you know, trying to find out if they know more information, and they all react differently, and it's kind of interesting to, you know, have them speculate how the parents like deal with the trauma and everything like that. Ryan is still annoying, but it is what it is. It doesn't take over the case as of yet, so it's fine. But yeah, it's actually a really, really interesting case. They still don't really have a clue how to find the woman that does all this and how to, you know, prevent her from finding, like, getting the next girl. Because Tem's mother found a pattern in, like, the cases, and she told Temp, and they are actually pretty sure that the pattern is true, and now they have to quickly find the woman to prevent another girl dying. Which yeah, is actually really interesting. So yeah, I will now go back to playing Stardew Valley, still doing perfection. I'm getting there, but it's taking forever. And yeah, that is kind of it for today. I'm still not listening to a new audiobook because I still haven't found one, which is annoying, but it is what it is. So yeah, no updates there. Okay, let's check in. I just finished Bones Never Lie, and yes, I have read this before in German. I still love it. I think this is one of the ones I first fell in love with when I read Bones, which is funny because I really loved the beginning of the books. The middle of the series kind of really sucked, to be honest. They weren't bad, but they weren't what I liked about the series, and this book really picks that up again. This is 4.5 stars. I really liked this. I think the case was great. The private life was workable in the story, not too much, but kind of going in a better direction again. And it was just great. I really, really loved this one. But you know, it's what I remembered of the series, which is kind of so funny because obviously I never picked them up in the right order. I just picked them up randomly in bookshops, you know, secondhand bookshops. Got some gifted, and so I never read any of them in the order they should have been read in, and so it's kind of funny to see one I remember so vividly in German to read it now in English and know where it stands in the series, you know. And yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It was a great read, and yeah, 4.5 stars. I'm glad I finished it, and I will definitely continue with the next one and the last one that I actually physically own. I might try to pick them up as an ebook. The other ones, I don't think I need to own more physically, to be honest, because I like the series, but, you know, it's not like a stand-outish series where I'm like, okay, I need to own these all. So I might just pick the rest up on Kindle for a little bit less money than if I would have bought them. Or I might look for them on eBay, kind of see if I can get them secondhand, you know, just as I got all the other ones. For cheap. That will also be an option. But yeah, I loved this one. So yeah, we'll see. Also, I finished my perfection run in Stardew Valley, which means I have now all the achievements and I need to find a new game to play. Yeah, but before I will do that, I will bake some brownies because my partner is coming back. He went with a friend and our dog on a little outing because my health wouldn't do it today. No idea why, you know, I sometimes just have bad days with my stomach and I can't do anything about it. So yeah, they went out with the dog, so the dog has a little bit of an adventure and they're coming back now, ordering some food for themselves because obviously I can't eat anything that you can order around here, which is annoying, but sadly a matter of fact. And so yeah, I will bake some gluten-free sugar with they have sugar, but it's less sugar than your standard brownies. They're cheesecake brownies, vegan, gluten-free and low sugar brownies, which sounds crazy, but they're really, really tasty. So yeah, I will do that now, and then I find something new to play. Not that I have a really big library of games. I am an avid gamer for a lot of years now. And yeah, then tomorrow morning or tonight, we'll see, I will start with the last Kathy Rice that I have, which is called Speaking in Bones. So we'll see how that is. So we have Saturday now, and I started reading Speaking in Bones this morning, and I am 130 pages through, so yeah, a third of the way, I would say, roughly, what I'm through. It feels really similar. I might have read this one already, but I can't remember really. Like, it feels similar, but you know, that doesn't have to mean anything. But yeah, it's really interesting. It's kind of connected to the to web sleuthing and, you know, those forums that try to solve criminal cases, as for example Michelle McNamara did, who wrote oh god, I'll Be Gone in the Dark, one of my favorite true crime books. So yeah, this is kind of interesting. We have a woman who is a web sleuth, and she comes to Brennan and she's like, you worked on some bones and I'm pretty sure I know whose bones those are, and here's the case, here's a recording I have, I'm pretty sure that it's the same girl, and you know, you should do something. And it's really hard to get the case going because they don't have many clues and it's a cold case that, you know, there isn't really much to do with, but she still kind of starts doing it. And I'm still pretty much on that part, like the starting part. And yeah, it's really interesting. Her and Ryan's relationship is better again, which is kind of nice. It's not like there yet, you know, there's still a little bit of drama, but it's like nicer drama, so it's fine. And yeah, I'm really enjoying reading this, but I do have to end the vlog here, so you will have to come back next week for my opinion on this one. Because yeah, it is Saturday already. I need to start editing this either today or tomorrow, so I will end the vlog here. I will quickly put a photo here of my progress with my knitting work, because I'm currently knitting Wednesday Addams' knit vest from the new series, and yeah, I made a bit of progress, so here's a picture, because I'm kind of proud of that. And yeah, that is what I will be continuing now, and I will do some gaming. I don't know which game yet, but we'll see. Maybe Resident Evil. I do have to continue with that one. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog, and hopefully I will see you back again next week. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.